Right then, so today we are going to be looking at some of the symbols, some of the basic symbols that you will need for GCSE maths. These are symbols that you're expected to know and will need to know to be able to answer a lot of the questions in your GCSE exam. So this is the first one we're going to look at. This one means greater than. The easiest way to remember this side is clearly bigger than this side. So if we had, say, an A on this side and a B on this side, A is greater than B. The one that goes with that one is this next symbol. This is the symbol for smaller than. Again, a very simple way of remembering this one is this side is clearly smaller than this side. So if we had an A here and a B here, A is smaller than B. The next set of symbols that we're going to learn are very similar to the greater than and smaller than, but there is obviously a clear difference. This time we have these lines right here. So what do these lines mean? Well, this first symbol here means greater than or equal to. Again, we're following the same rule with this side being bigger than this side. However, with this extra line, this just simply means it's or equal to. So if we had an A here and a B here, this would mean A is greater than or equal to B. As expected, this next symbol also follows the pattern from earlier. This one simply means smaller than or equal to. So once again, if we had an A here and a B here, A is smaller than or equal to B. We are now on to our last two symbols. This first one everybody should know. This one simply means equals to. Then there's this quite peculiar looking one. This is simply an equal sign, but of course it has this line through it. This one simply means not equal to. To sort of better understand these numbers, it is best to see them with examples. So the first one would be, say, 1 is greater than 0, which it is. We could also say that 3 is smaller than 7. A more obvious one would be 6 is equal to 6. To make it more complicated, we could say 6 is equal to 2 times 3. Later on, we can start introducing algebra, and we start to see quite complicated equations take place and form. We could also say that 3 is not equal to 4. Now, the final two examples can cause some confusion. 1 is greater than or equal to minus 1. Now, just the greater than sign would be appropriate here, but this one also works. We could also say that 1 is greater than or equals to 1, because it is equals. Finally, 10 is smaller than or equals to 15. 10 is also smaller than or equals to 2 times 5. We now have some true or false questions, so take some time to pause the video and give them a try. So this first one, 5.1 is smaller than 5, is false. 0.33 is smaller than or equal to 0.34. This is true. 6.41 is smaller than 6.41. This is false. 8.33 is smaller than 8.333. This is true. Minus 1.3 is greater than or equals to minus 1.4. This is true. And finally, 901.39 is smaller than or equals to 901.39. This is true.